The following contest is our televised main event, scheduled for one fall with TV time remaining. Introducing first, from Cordova, Tennessee, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Boss, Tim Bosby.
The Boss is here for another main event match. The fans wearing his shirts. The fans have signs. Welcome to Bosville. He's the franchise. They even say he's the new king of Memphis wrestling. Regardless of how you feel, this man is a three-time internet champion, was #1 in the state of Tennessee, and now he's the holder of King Cobra's Cup. And he's in the main event.
And introducing next, his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 225 pounds, Bobby Ford.
Holy moly, Bobby Ford is here in Memphis Wrestling in the main event against Tim Bosby. Don't you dare go away. Main event, the bell rings on the other side. Stay with us. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Main event is in the ring. The bell has already rung. Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria. And do not adjust your television sets. We've got the Boss, Tim Bosby, against Bobby Ford here in the main event on Memphis Wrestling. And look at Bobby. Nearly pinned the Boss. Boss taking a breather here.
He is second to none, Dustin. There's
They
no
do call
way.
Bobby Ford live wire, and he's super duper fast. Boss takes a quick powder, regroup. Capacity crowd chanting second to none. And we heard from the Boss earlier today saying that when the time is right, he will cash in King Cobra's Cup. And when he does, he will become the Memphis Heritage Champion.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Dustin, because that is a very calculated strategy and extremely smart, because who wants to just cash it in and go against Psycho Simon when the time's not right? It's a good way to lose.
6'4".
An arm, a foot,
an eye, 360 pounds of Psycho Simon. You better have a plan, especially if you have an advantage like King Cobra's Cup. Now the Boss has Bobby Ford in a waistlock and just having his way with him. Another big takedown. There is no way in hell a single person in the locker room here at Memphis Wrestling is coming anywhere close to out-wrestling the Boss. Once again, big takedown.
Handling him like a rag doll.
Like a rag doll, taking Bobby Ford off his feet. Bobby to the corner, throws an elbow. Not sure if he hit all of it. Bosby was in pretty good place. Runs into a boot. Bosby a little overzealous here. As live wire Bobby Ford on the middle rope. Nice duck through.
Yeah, but he meant to do that.
Big cross body. Near fall there for Bobby Ford as he slaps on a chin lock. Tim Bosby in a chin lock here. Bobby Ford.
I don't know if I don't know if Bobby Ford knows his history in wrestling, the very tactical wrestling.
Well, he might learn it the hard way, if you ask me. Being in there with Tim Bosby, like I say, is second to none. #1 in the state of Tennessee in amateur wrestling. Three-time internet champion, King Cobra Cup winner. Pretty much done almost all of it here in Memphis Wrestling. Of course, traveling all across the United States as well.
Hey, but what a debut. Main event.
Debut in your main event.
Yeah.
Against Tim Bosby, holder of King Cobra's Cup. You talk about making a statement. Pin the Boss, and that will make a statement. Huge European uppercut lifts Bobby Ford off of his feet. Irish whip. Boss with a huge back elbow. Down goes Bobby Ford. There's a cover. Near fall for Tim Bosby. Just think of all the stuff that Boss has been through, even in the last month alone. Answering the challenge of Mike Anthony, having to team with Mike Anthony and fight against Aaron Roberts and Zay Washington, who will be in action next week here on Memphis Wrestling. And now Bosby in a main event match against an opponent he didn't even know was coming, and that's Bobby Ford. Oh, spinning head scissors. Down goes the Boss.
He's going to need 3 more of those.
Big chop from Bobby Ford. Big hard buckle from the Boz. It's almost like an away game for Bobby Ford, honestly. Big cover. You can see the Boz had his hands clenched, trying to put trying to put Bobby Ford away. Bosby taking his time with Bobby Ford here in today's main event. Big suplex. Oh, check out the power of Tim Bosby.
That's when the blood starts going to your head.
Bobby Ford up. You're exactly right. All the blood rushing to Bobby Ford's head, and with the impact, could potentially knock him out, being lightheaded. Easy cover, but Boz doesn't go for it.
Well, he needs to.
He's just watching Bobby Ford thrive in pain. Big shot. Bobby Ford, once again, another big shot. And the Boz chops him down with a big shot across the back. What's Boz gonna do here? Fall away slam, down goes Bobby Ford. Tim Bosby making it look easy right about now. Bobby Ford might be out here. Cover from the Boz. Near fall, but
Not
Bobby
quite.
Ford
Not quite.
able to get his shoulder up. Bobby Ford's gonna have to mount some sort of offense here. If not, he might just be choked out by the Boz. Nice chin lock from Tim Bosby. Of course, the Boz trained here from the ground up at the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter, and you can too. Check us out, WrestleCenter901.com, now enrolling.
I hear Bobby Ford's one fan in the crowd cheering for him.
Well, regardless, Bobby Ford back up to his feet.
He is. It worked.
Tim Bosby is one of the most popular superstars here in Memphis Wrestling. Clubbing blow to the back takes Bobby back down to his knees. Belly to back suplex. Bobby lands on his feet. Big neck breaker. Down goes the Boz. That just might be the separation that Bobby Ford needed. Boz grasping the back of his head. The fans are chanting "Live Wire sucks" as Bosby trying to make it to his feet.
Thank you for translating that for me.
That could do one of two things for Bobby Ford. It can either fire you up or it could dip you down in the dumps
The
a
last
little
time
bit.
it fired him up.
Bobby Ford with a duck. Here he comes. Huge clothesline. Down goes Tim Bosby.
Starting to think he might like to be the underdog here. Gives him motivation.
Bobby Ford calling out to the fans after a big splash in the corner. Look
Wow.
at this.
Okay,
Bobby
that's some
Ford
powerful strength.
scoops up Tim Bosby, who is
Just not enough.
enormous. Oh,
Goodness
ripcord.
gracious.
Ripcord takes Bobby Ford's head off. That could do it. And it does. Tim Bosby victorious.
Here is your winner, the Boz, Tim Bosby.
What a victory for Tim Bosby here today on Memphis Wrestling. Open challenge. Wanted to prove that he is the very best in the 901, and he did just that. King Cobra's Cup being hoisted in the air. Bosby says earlier, he has a plan, and when the time is right, he'll cash in. And when the time is right, he will become the new Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion. And we're all out of time. I am Dustin Starr for my lovely Maria and Terrence Ward saying, so long, everybody.